Hey, welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story on version 121.5. Thank you for joining me today. I have just added an additional mod to my mod list. It's called Better Arrows. As a hunter, um, being able to use the bow is incredible, and I've got the recurve bows. I've got 5 of those made up. I've got staves for a bunch more, and they're ready to be worked up when we're ready. These things don't break super quick, but on which server was it? Crystal Seas. I think I think it was Crystal Seas. I don't know. One of the R Fury servers. I was also a hunter, and no, I think it was Riverlands. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I went through a whole bunch of time where I was playing with the bow and making steel arrows, and I can tell you that I specifically got absolutely sick of constantly making more arrows. To me, the arrows aren't done quite perhaps as they should be. It's one thing to have them break. It's another thing to have them break and lose all the arrowheads, because it's not the tips that are breaking. It's the stick that's breaking, which of course requires feathers as well. But you don't recover the arrowheads. You just have to go and make everything again. You can't recover your feathers from them or anything. And to me, the break rate was too high, and it just became very tiresome, constantly making more arrows. So I've installed this Better Arrows mod. I literally just put it on. I have no experience with it, but I like what it says it does. So I'm excited to try it. It has a far better break rate, and they have been turned up as far as damage from them. I wasn't so much, I wasn't unhappy with the damage that they dealt. So I wasn't looking for that. I really just want less breakage rates. So that's my latest addition. I'm looking forward to seeing how I like him. Let's go see how many feathers I have. I have a very limited supply of feathers, but I do now have chickens, so hopefully feathers will be a readily available supply. So I've got 46 feathers. Let me see how many it takes. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, steel arrow. So it takes 1 arrow, 1 stick, and 1 arrowhead. Okay, so I can make 46 arrows. Great. Now, time to make some steel arrowheads. Back on that server when I first started making the arrows, someone had told me to only make the 6 arrows at a time instead of the 9. The explanation was that the 9 required more material. I have no idea because I was advised that. I never tried making the 9, but I've seen other videos where people talk about and have gone through and made the arrows with the 9 at a time option, and it seemed to work fine for them. But having never tried it, I don't have an opinion on if it's a good idea or not. So I'm going to experiment here and see for my own opinion based on the outcome that I get from it. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, there's the 9. So let's see what this is like. Oh, well, that's silly because it takes an ingot to make 6, or it takes an ingot to make 9. Seems like making 9 is the right idea. Again, I never tried it. Oh, I've got way more. Okay. I've got way more heated. I was thinking, I wasn't thinking right when I did my calculations on heating up my steel, because obviously I don't need all these arrows that I'm making right now, but I'm going to go ahead and make more than I need, because since I'm doing it and I've already got it heated, I may as well make beyond what I need right now, because they will break, they will need to be replaced. And to me, my experience tells me that this is the best weapon in the game. So I'm going to continue doing this for a bit. All right, so I've way overmade. Maybe I'll make a few more because I've already spent the fuel to heat up the ingots, so I'll probably go ahead and do that. This is an excessive amount for right now, since I can't utilize all those, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. By the way, this quantity is from 1 stack of steel ingots, which is 16. So we got 2 1/4 stacks of arrows from 1 16 ingot stack of ingots. All right, arrowheads made and cooled now. That's a lot of arrowheads. One of the things that totally changes this experience is that on my world I have Knapster, and wow, what a difference that absolutely made in creating all these arrowheads. I've got a Goomba down here that needs to die. I'm tired of hearing him moan. 2 Goombas. They spawn more in here now because I've made this a larger sized hole and there's no light getting in there, so where there is some light up here, there's none down there, so they like to spawn. All right, we're assembling all the arrows that I have feathers for, and there we go. Got a stack of 46. This is good. One of the reasons that I've started thinking about the arrows, I mean, it's not brand new, but one is that I now have chickens, so I will have a supply of feathers. Without feathers, you've got no business using a bow. And the other thing is that while we went to the Residence Archive and I went down the shaft, I haven't done the Residence Archive, and I think it might be time to do that. I've got the armor that I want for it. I could make plate, but I don't think I want to wear plate. I've done it many, many times before. I used to wear steel plate, 24/7 when I was playing, but I wasn't nearly as good at combat as I am now. And somehow I'm not taking the damage I used to. Anyway, so I am thinking about the Residence Archive. That is not a today video at all, but something that I just want to get prepared for. One of the advantages of the arrows over the spears is that you can see to carry spears, each spear obviously uses its own slot, whereas my arrows can stack. So I can carry many more arrows than I can spears far more easily. And I'm really interested to see with this mod how it has affected the power of the arrows, the effectiveness of it. So all kinds of things to learn, but this was a step in my mentally preparing to go to the Residence Archives. So we're out here at the hen house, and I do have an extra hen. This white one has been hanging around and wanting to get inside here for, well, not too long after I built this. And I've tried to wrangle it in, and then when I was here last, it was just sitting right out here outside the fence. And so I broke my fence pieces to get it in, and of course I replaced them. So now we have 2 hens. All right. That's said 5 days for a long time. I don't understand. We don't seem to be making progress on that, but I think things are going good here. All right, I'm out hunting chickens to get some feathers. And as you can see, I already have 66 more feathers from not that many chickens. Oh, wow, this one was way high. So you have to retrieve your arrows just like your spears. Through that 80 feathers. This is great. All right, I got me lots of feathers for more arrows. Okay, so I made up those additional 80 arrows, and now I need a place to keep the spares. So there we go. And wow, I'm really happy with how these are performing. It's excellent. All right, we're back where we left off on our adventure, and I've got a full stack of arrows and my recurve bow, and okay. Let's see what trouble we can get up to. Let's go check out this cave. Oh, hello, wolf. Oh, hello, drifter. Can't quite make it out. All right, no wolf nearby that I could see. Could just hear. Oh, looks like this is a nothing burger. That's all right. Peat. I don't know if I want to come out this far for peat, but I'm going to mark it anyways. can be found? What can be seen? What can be discovered? Oh, hello, rooster. Since I have my own rooster, maybe I want your feathers. So I'm having to relearn using the bow. Unlike the spears, it has a very, very flat trajectory. So instead of all the arcing that I've been doing with the spears, I have to retrain to do more of a flat shot. We'll get there. Yeah, you're who I'm looking for. Oh, see, I was high. I'm still overshooting. Oh, I didn't hit him. Thought I did. But I didn't. Wow. Directly at. Not above, nothing. I'll get there. Okay. Well, we're not out here hunting chickens. We're out exploring. It's pretty cold out. 1C. Another cave. Guess I'm in a cave-in mood. We haven't found one worth, well, that goes anywhere. That looks like a couple of caves here. Nope. That's just a hole. Ooh. Ooh. Nice chalk deposit. It sounds like that arrow breaks every time I shoot this thing. But so far I haven't lost any arrows, or to breakage I should say, or lost, period. Daddy's got a new toy and he wants to take it out and play with it. Anything on the map? Just lots of fog of war that we're peeling back slowly but surely. Wow. That's quite a scene. Oh. High fertility soil. I'm back on the path of collecting high fertility soil. Because I'm on the path to make terra preta. I'm also considering expanding the farm, which I mentioned to you, so don't be surprised if I do this. Might happen. There was one hiding in there. Okay, moving on. That's a nice song. Winter. I'll have to remember that because I like it. I did just repair everything, so I've got the best insulation I can possibly have. Oh, goats. Or goats. Goats is funner to say, though. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with the all the different species or varieties of goats to know which ones these are. Let's just look to see if there's anything visible out there. Oh, there's a big ruin over this way. Let's go this way. You know, it looks like I'm chasing you, but I'm not. You're just running away from me in the direction that I'm going, Mr. Goat. Is that the ruin? That would be the ruin. Down, down, down we go. To the ruin. Oh, oh, no. Boo hiss, boo hiss. Well, it's the best I had. Oh, cornflowers, yay. Boy, look at all this inventory space I have now. Oh, blue clay. I'm taking blue clay. You may have noticed I made some planters, cream colored, and that requires blue clay specifically. And I like that color of ceramic. Or it has all the colors in that ceramic. Because, you know, white's made of all colors. Oh, Wolf. You may have gotten sufficient sleep. Because you're silly today. Note I didn't say funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shovel time. Okay, where were we? There we were. Before the shovel rudely broke on us. I think they increased the amount of blue clay in 121 because blue clay was more rare in 120 from my experience. And since we have the beehive kiln and we can make these different colored things, I'm really glad to be able to get blue clay. Anyways, I'm gonna be digging this stuff up. Alright, enough of that for now. Looks like another cave. Bowtorn. shot, 1 kill. I don't mind that. We'll keep finding lots of caves. I keep going into check them out. Just haven't been much for caves. Let's check out this ruin though. I don't have high expectations here. If I were to guess, I'd say this is a vanilla ruin, but I'm just guessing. If I was looking for more wall material, this is a good place to come get some. Quite a bit of it here. But I'm not currently looking for more wall material. Wow. Absolutely nothing on the surface. Not that I've noticed. You know I'm not a ruin digger, but I'll bite. Well, I found gravel. Not seeing any signs to make me think that there's anything below this ruin. And we're not quite to the edge this way. Okay, how about this way? Just gravel. Yeah, I think there's nothing of particular interest here. All right, well, I tried. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, well, I meant to be recording this. We were coming along and I found a opening, and it turns out it's a shaft just pretty much straight down. And then as I got to the bottom of here, there were 2 Botorn, and they were fighting each other. Sorry you didn't get to see that little bit of recording. So now I'm just digging randomly here, see if we run into any openings. You can get pretty lucky doing this, and it can be a complete and total waste of time. But one thing's for sure, if you don't look, you're never going to find anything exciting. So I'm looking because I want exciting. Looks like a pretty solid piece of earth here. What is that above us? Is that a... No, it just looks like a hill that's got shale on top of it. But it doesn't look like building blocks. All right, it's a pretty good test shaft here. Oh, well, we've got a friend that came down to visit us. Oh, that actually raised as it went, as it left me. There we go. Just shoot flat, wolf, shoot flat. That seems to be the key here. And I used my rope ladders to, for the initial part. Oops, I turned the wrong way. I assumed incorrectly. Where did the other Botorn go? Did he despawn, I wonder? Or did he go to the surface to greet me as I approach? Let's see, where's my rope ladder? There it is, okay. Rope ladders encourage me to go into caves where I wouldn't otherwise, because I don't want to leave I don't want to waste my resources and leave them behind. So the rope ladders, I know I can get them back, so fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Just simple right mouse button click and voila. I know, it's voila. I don't care. We have our ladders back. All right, let's keep heading east. There are some nice resin-bearing trees out here, I see, but that's not what I'm doing right now. I do want the Mediterranean cypress trees. I want their seeds. On Mystic Winds on Ara Fury, I had cultivated these to the point to where I had multiple hundreds of them, because I kept planting and taking them down and planting and taking them down. I thought there was another one, but I could be wrong. I thought there was another one over here. Oh, there is a cave over here. Anyways, and through that process, I just cultivated a whole bunch of seeds, and I think that they are perhaps the ultimate road lining block in the game. It makes me feel like I'm in the Roman era with all of their cypress trees lining their roads and cities. I think it's a good look. Do we have... Oh, I was going to say we have locusts in here, because you could see it was bright, but no, we have a ruin. Well, yes, we do have a locust one at least, and I see there's more. I don't recognize this ruin yet. Didn't get past the rock on that shot. Oh, well, hello. Yes, I will pay attention to you and kill you. Well, this is exciting, finding a nice dungeon. Come on, break. I got guys to kill. And nests to break. Then I get a chance to look around the ruin and see if there's anything here. Don't like stepping on spikes. I wonder why. Oh my goodness, can't walk because of the junk. Don't need spikes either. All right. Some limonite, some sticks, nothing exciting. Some gears, we love ourselves some gears. But we're full of some things that are not worth hanging on to. Like this bell head that was tripping me up over here. What's back here? Okay. Can't get past the spider web. Clockmaker wrists and ruined warfork. Oh, there's the locust cage. go anywhere else. Okay. Metal parts. Rusty metal. So I think that's what these are called. Oh, those are metal spikes. Dude, you gonna break? Oh, I'm not using any tool on it. Metal scraps, that's what they're called. Okay. Well, I think we have finished this ruin. Is there anything else in this cave? Nope, just back up to the surface. Well, that certainly added to the adventure. I think my chest is pretty much full. It is. Put the ladders back in here. All right. I think it's time for me to head home. But I want to mark where we have left off. And, oh, there's a trader right here. Let's go visit this trader. Let's go find this guy before we end this episode. Just because we can. Hey, another probably, oh, I didn't go down here. I think I need to go meet the trader and be done. I think I went down. I don't know. Let's go meet the trader. Bring this episode to a conclusion. We know where we left off. All right, where are you, trader? Over there. Let's get up and see if we can visually see you. No, there's the ruin we were in. Okay, let's go. Oops. That broke my ankles. Need to be more careful with them. They're fragile. Fragile ankles. All right, we are definitely going the right direction and getting closer. Should be right over here, yes. Hello, trader sir. You've got a lovely clay cave right next to you. Make my waypoint. What's your name? Noah. Noah is a clothing trader. Got anything to trade? Of course you do. But nothing I want. Ooh, cornflowers. If there's a cornflower, I want it. And you know I do. All right, we're here to cave. We haven't gone anywhere yet. Oh, sulfur. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Not that we haven't found sulfur, but when it presents, you probably could use some more of it. think I've mined up the sulfur. There's one bit down here. And of course there's a cave to see what's in it. Inventory is full, however. Okay. Is that zinc? I'm kind of thinking that's zinc. Trader had a nice cave next to him. Of course, we have a friend that wants to get acquainted. Oh, 10, okay. Can you get up here? All right, let's mark this. Oh, got a guy behind me. And it's medium. Oh, you're a deep drifter. You're a tough guy. Got it. And more 10. Look at that. One thing about the bow, I don't have as rapid fire as with the spears, which is okay, but something to be aware of. Well, let's see. Let's make a little garbage can here. I've changed my throw things away key, and it's throwing me off. That's okay. I'm pressing it far less unintentionally now. Remap. All right, let's see what you got, if anything. And you up here, what have you got? Whoa, well, hello. I'll be happy to kill you. Just checking. Yep, I haven't broken a spear yet. This is good. I don't mean to imply that they just broke all the time, because it's not how it was, but they broke far more often than I was happy about. Okay, so another good discovery on this little adventure. But this adventure will have to be picked up after I have more inventory space. I know I can get out of here, I just know it. Oh, I missed a piece of sulfur. How dare I? 2 pieces. Well, 2 blocks. Well, they are only 1 in from each block, so. How far down did they go? No, they weren't this far. There must be a ledge that caught them. Okay, I'm a little confused. But that does show us more of a cave over here. Slower is faster, Wolf. Slower is faster. Okay. These caves don't connect to each other, I don't think. Well, or if they do, I haven't realized it yet. Yeah, we came down there. This is upper. And there's that. And we've got chalk and slate and quartz and a dead end. They always end in a dead end, so that's not unique. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, well, what did you expect? Oh, you're a friend. He wants to donate to the cause. So the firing speed is fine. It just isn't as fast as the spears. That's all I was trying to say. But there's nothing wrong with the refire rate. You're echoing down here, sir. I can hear you perfectly clearly. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope this was enjoyable for you. I certainly had fun. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't, and thank you so much to all of those who have. It is not taken for granted. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. If you like this video, click on the like button. And as always, I love hearing from you, so feel free and confident to post comments on the video. I'll treat you fairly. As always, come watch my next video, won't you? Thank you so much, and goodbye.